Hi, everybody. Welcome to Financialize. Like you know by now, my name is Wayne Clove. And Financialize 101 is a channel that I created just to talk more about personal finance, businesses, and economies. At the end of the day, everything we talk about on this channel is in relation to your wallet, your bank account, your investing goals, anything money wise. Everything that I talk about has to do with you. We're looking at a new year, and I thought that I could just create some kind of small video, nothing too crazy, nothing too incredibly researched, where I just give people quick financial tips that they can use, just some habits to get started for the year. Then we can just take it from there. And just so you guys know, the festive mood is still in the air, so there's still a whole bunch of kids playing around. People are going to be playing music in the background. I hope not, but I can literally hear a guy playing piano right now. I don't know why. Please just ignore that. I'll try and block it out on my side, but whatever. Quick financial tips for 2026. I'm gonna make a much better detailed video on this when I get the chance. It's just that right now things are very crazy, but I have to make sure I maintain the consistency of the channel. That's why I'm making this very quick video. So welcome. All right. So the first thing that I've got in terms of a tip for everybody financially is this. I always say this. I want to be known as that guy, but you need to make sure that every single rand that you have has an intention, has a purpose. And the best way to do that is to create lists. So you create a shopping list. And when I say shopping list, I don't just mean groceries. If you're gonna go to Menlyn, for example, if you're gonna go to your nearest mall and you wanna look at a couple of things, before you even leave, tell yourself that today's mission is to just look at a couple of things. So you're gonna tell yourself that you're not gonna spend anything. If you are gonna spend something there, already have a budget in mind, already have an idea of what it is that you're looking for, and just try to see that, okay, cool, I'm going to be spending a certain amount of money on this thing. Don't go around over that. Again, the reason why is not because there's something necessarily wrong with you giving away an extra rand. It's just the fact that you don't want to start that habit of always going over budget, going over budget. It's a habit that can really be tough to shake off. So it's better to just not start it at all. And if you already do have that type of habit, you might want to work on genuinely getting rid of that because it's going to cost you more and more in the long run. The beautiful thing about having a list is the fact that only what you need, only what you desire to have is in that list. And remember, with the shopping list, it's just a piece of paper. It doesn't do anything unless you put in the work. So you writing the shopping list and feeling good about yourself because you have a shopping list, that's not going to make you stick to it. You have to manually make yourself stick to it. There's no magic in that piece of paper. There's no magic in that good feeling you just got from feeling as if you're not being a responsible adult. There's no magic in that. The magic really comes from actually doing the thing. If you This is specifically if you are already working, and you've got a bit of free cash at the end of every month, start a retirement annuity. It doesn't matter how old you are. Everybody needs to retire. Whatever your passion is, whatever your job is, chances are you don't want to do that forever, right? I like making YouTube videos. I'm not doing them forever. I'm not intending on doing them forever. So the idea is you need to start saving up for your retirement right now. I'm gonna make a whole separate video just talking about retirement, how that works, what options are available, and what you should do. I'm gonna make a video about all of that. But for now, I definitely recommend starting a retirement annuity. The reason why I'm saying that is because the retirement annuity, the earlier you start it, the less it contributes to your retirement every single month. The consequence of not working on your retirement is a simple one. If you don't work on your retirement, you're going to be lining up there to get your grants. And grants are 2,500 rands at most every single month. You'll be lining up for hours just to get that. And that amount of money is supposed to sustain you for the rest of the month. If you want that life, then you can ignore everything I just said. If you don't want that life, get started with your retirement as soon as you can. It's boring, but it's important because absolutely no one is looking to hire a 60 something year old for a new job. No ways. The last thing I can definitely say, this one here, I'm not gonna say it's the most important, but it's an undeniably important tip. And it's one that you can get started on right now. It's one that you're doing right now as you're watching my video. Invest in your financial literacy. It does not matter how old you are, what job you have, what responsibilities are on your shoulders. None of those things matter in the sense that they can never ever be an excuse to not teach yourself about money, to not teach yourself about financial literacy. Financial knowledge is such an important resource that very few people actually have. And when I say very few people, I want you to understand from the culture of people that look like you and I, we are in a very materialistic culture. One where people who are able to pull up in a G Wagon or in some red bottoms, or who can come through with the Hennessy and the Jägermeisters, those are the people who in our society are applauded. Those are the people who are supported. Those are the people who are encouraged. That is the wrong thing to have in our society. That's the wrong thing to have in our culture specifically. And part of the reason why people even behave that way is because there's a lack of serious financial knowledge. To say just because things are going well now, it doesn't mean that things are going to be going well in 2, 3 months, or even in 5 months, or even in 1 month. It doesn't mean that at all, which is exactly why I probably should start a retirement fund. It's probably why I should get insurance. It's probably why I should set up an emergency fund. People who are thinking that way are not that celebrated in our culture because it's not as flashy. You can't see someone, you can't see the benefits of someone saving. You can't physically see that. You can physically see a nice car, you can physically see nice clothes, but you can't physically see a retirement fund. So it's very difficult to applaud those kinds of things. But in actuality, those are the things that matter. And those things come from having financial knowledge. So let it not just be this channel. The financial knowledge needs to go further than that. You need to read articles from MoneyWeb. You need to read books. You need to watch other videos from other different people. Look for people who disagree with me and get their perspectives as well. Have as much knowledge as possible. So this video was just to get you guys thinking, get the gears going. I want us to make sure that when we start in 2026, we're hitting the ground running. I've said that in the previous video, I'm sure, but that's really the idea. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll catch y'all. Also, one last thing, I forgot to even say it: like, comment, subscribe, please, man. Peace.